Hello ladies and gentlemen, Demon here with your daily HoN tip. Today is July 27th and we're on tip number 14. Have you ever been buying items and you're like, okay, well let's click on the shop and let's click on supplies, find our Blightstones, click on those. No. Don't do that. Let me tell you how to step up your game. Use the item shortcuts. Alright, what I mean is, those letters? Look how fast I'm going to buy my items here. I don't want to mess around with that. I don't want to mess around. I just want to buy my items and get out. Those letters next to the items, for example, there's an R, there's a W next to health potion, and an R next to minor totem. If you press W, you'll buy a minor health potion when you're on the tab. When you press R, you'll buy a minor totem when you're on that tab. And it doesn't take an Excel spreadsheet memorizing all this stuff. All it takes is whenever you're in a game, just make sure, take as long as you need, but buy the items with your keyboard. After a while, not long, after like 10 games, it'll be muscle memory, and you'll just be able to do it. And no practice involved, just paying attention, making sure that you use your keyboard. Now, it's not just buying starting items. This is important all the time. Oh no, I am having Emerald Warden chase after me, and I need to buy a portal key because I have gold for it, but I don't know what the shortcut is. No, if you know what the shortcut is, you just hit K and then you blink out and you get away safely. So practice your shortcuts. Now, another thing about buying items is using your courier. Now, there's two different ways to bind your courier, I guess. A lot of people like binding their courier to a number 2. For more about binding, I have a tip about that. I'll link it to you. Another thing you can do, though, is just hit the tilde key. In most situations, hitting the tilde key, the ones to the left of the number 1 on your keyboard, will just automatically bring you to the courier. Now, what you're going to do is when you buy an item, you're going to hit E to deliver and then Shift hit R. So that tells your courier to deliver the item to you, and then after it's done with that command, it's going to go back to base. So E and then Shift R. Now, you can also obviously use the speed. Usually if you have a flying courier, you're going to be using the speed. All you need to do there is just do the same thing, except before you do it, hit Q for the speed. It's really easy. So E, Shift R. Really simple. Also you probably want to select it too. So tilde, E, Shift R. And also use your hotkeys to buy your items. So when it all comes together, you get this. You just snap to your courier. I'll show you one more time. You just snap to your courier, buy your bottle, for example, and then it all happens within 2 seconds. So definitely practice these hotkeys. I told you how to use the courier properly. Practice that. It's not about practice or memorization. It's just about doing it, making sure you do it in your game, and eventually, even if it takes you a long time at first, eventually it'll become muscle memory. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found this tip helpful. Leave some feedback in the comments if you enjoyed the tip. Please like, share, and favorite. Subscribe for more videos. Have a nice night, and as always, thanks for watching.